I walk through borders with silence in my chest. Wounds on my skin, but my soul never left. They tied my hands, they broke my voice, but somewhere inside I still had a choice. Flames don't kill you, they forge your name. When you lose everything, you lose shame. Every strike became a sacred drum, calling me back to who I'd become. I am the exile's fire, not broken but wired for higher. Born in a war I didn't start, but I rise now with a burning heart. They buried my body, but not my desire. I walk in flames. I am the exile's fire. They said run, I said return to truth. I crossed oceans with the soul of my youth, left my family in the grip of fear, but I carried their names in every tear. You cannot silence a spirit that's seen God. You cannot chain a man who's already died. They said I was lost, but I was light, becoming thunder in another sky. I am the exile's fire, not broken but wired for higher. Every scar a sacred choir singing I am the exile's fire.
Then I let it go. Carry the pain till it carved out my soul. I wept in silence, no one could know, but healing came soft like a whisper below.
They told me to be strong, so I held it all in, smiled through storms while drowning within. I was praised for my silence, respected for pain, but inside I was praying for someone to ask why I changed. It wasn't one moment, it was years of decay. Bit by bit, I gave my spirit away to lovers who didn't see me, to friends who didn't stay, to a father who never showed up except in the mirror someday. And yeah, I hated him, till I saw myself repeating his steps. Broken men raise broken boys until one breaks the chain with his chest. I let it hurt, then I let it go. Carry the pain till it carved out my soul. I wept in silence, no one could know, but healing came soft
was born, and so was my vow. Should never feel invisible, like I still do now. So I became the voice I needed, the hug I never got. I unlearned the lies they taught me and gave forgiveness a shot. But healing ain't pretty, it's brutal and slow. It's facing your demons with nowhere to go. I relapsed in silence, I begged for relief, till I met the books that restructured belief. Now I fast for the soul, I meditate for the pain. I walk in stillness when the world screams my name. I cry like a man, I love without fear. I let go of shame that I carried for years. I let it hurt, then I let it go. The tears were my fire, the silence my home. I bled in the dark, I healed in the flow. And now when they see me, they'll never know.
I grew in the places they never look, far from their noise, far from their books. Silence was harsh, but it turned me gold. I found my truth in the depths they sold.
They never saw the nights I died, only the morning I rose. Thought I had it easy, but never asked what it cost to glow. They cheer when you arrive, but vanish when you grind. I built in the dark what they can't even find. I wasn't chasing applause, I was escaping my past, learning to sit with myself till the storms would pass. Pain taught me patience, loneliness taught me peace. When they left me for dead, I wrote psalms underneath. And now I walk slow, but I move like flame, because what's forged in silence can't be tamed by fame.
I grew in the places they never looked, far from their noise, far from their books. Silence was harsh, but it turned me gold. I found my truth in the depths they sold.
I watched them laugh while I listened to pain. They parted through life, a train in the rain. They called me boring, said I think too much. But the world breaks loud men who never learn touch. I speak soft, but my roots run deep. Every loss I took planted the seed. Now I rise with the sun, but I'm married to the night. The dark taught me vision when I gave up sight. They only love to bloom, I cherish the soil where character grows and illusions spoil.
I grew in the places they never looked, far from their noise, far from their books. Silence was harsh, but it turned me gold. I found my truth in the depths they sold. I found my truth.
I swore my daughter would never feel my ghost. A father who vanished when I needed him most. 6 months with mine, scattered broken years. Silence was louder than all of my tears. So when she was born, I carved my vow. I'll be the man you can lean on now. But when her mother left, I caved inside, and the boy I buried came back to hide. Whiskey in my lungs, pain in my chest. Alive on the surface, but dying the rest. I chased every woman to cover the ache, but the void kept eating. The smile was fake. Every kiss was a mask. Every night was a test. The mirror kept saying, you ain't your best. The gym gave me strength, but not my soul. Iron can't fix what's broken and cold. Her first laugh saved me, cut through the storm. A fragile light when my world was torn. Her first laugh saved me, rewrote my fate, told me it's not too late. I chained my lovers to my hidden scars, expecting them to heal what was never ours. Wanted them to change to fit my dream, but I never stopped to ask what I mean. Was I whole? Was I free? Had I faced my fear? Or just a broken child still trapped in here? The answers hit me when her laughter came. That sound lit a fire, it called my name. One laugh, rewound the hurt. One sound, made the silence work. She said without speaking, Dad, you can rise, your story ain't done. Look in my eyes. Her first laugh saved me, pulled me home. Through the ashes, I was not alone. Her first laugh saved me, broke the spell, and whispered the truth. Damn, I never could tell. I cut the bottle, I killed the chain, faced my demons, carried the pain. Sober 2 years, celibate 1. I became the father I needed to become. Her first laugh saved me, my second chance. Life gave me a song, she gave me the dance. Her first laugh saved me. Her first laugh saved me. And in her joy, I found me.
How many masks did you wear just to be picked?
How many times did you nod yes while your soul screamed no? How many nights did you rehearse their words until they felt like your name? Tonight, we stop the spiral. Hand on heart, breathe in, say it softly. I'm still here. You called yourself stupid for the smallest mistake. You said I'm nothing after one bad day. You replayed a comment from years ago like it was breaking news, and the cost. You started moving smaller, you dodged eye contact. You stopped applying, stopped sharing, stopped singing. Listen, every name you give yourself becomes a room you live in. Call yourself unworthy and you'll decorate the walls with proof, but call yourself enough and doors appear where bricks once were. Right now, hand on chest, I am enough. I am not my worst moment. Say it again, steady and slow. Make your mouth a medicine.
Your words can chain you. Your words can free you. Choose the key. We are not broken, we are awake. Scars are the proof of the roads we take. From silence to fire, from shadow to flame. Different but divine, we reclaim our name.
Your bars snap, you wore it like a bruise. A friend went quiet. You built a story called I'm Not Worth Staying For. A stranger online spit venom, you swallowed it whole, and the cost? You carried storms that weren't yours, you dimmed your own light. Truth, their tone was their history, not your identity. Their silence was their battle, not your failure. Say it with breath, their weather is not my sky. Look up, see how much space is still yours. I release what isn't mine.
I release what isn't mine.
Keep my light.
I keep my light.
Left on red, you spiraled, they hate me. The short K text, you called it war. Your partner got quiet, you wrote the ending without asking for a page. Cost. Days lost to phantom fires, fights born from fiction. Try this instead, ask, do you have space to talk? Say when you go quiet, I make scary stories. Can we clear this? Clarity is a warm room. Questions are bridges where cliffs used to be. Right now, send one honest message, not a paragraph, just a door. Can we name what's true?
Less guessing, more asking, less armor, more truth. We are not broken, we are awake. Scars are the proof of the roads we take. From silence to fire.
Called it failure because you didn't run a marathon on a broken heart. You called it lazy because your grief needed a day. You worshipped a calendar that never forgives. Cost. Shame on the hour, burnout in your bones. Listen, some days your best is building empires. Some days your best is brushing your teeth and breathing. Both are holy. Right now, trade the whip for a hand on your shoulder. Today, my best is enough. Tomorrow, I'll meet myself again. Not perfect, present, not endless, enough. Every feed sells a truth, every reel shouts salvation. Be kind, but question, be open, but rooted. Not every voice deserves a room in your head, but every soul you meet carries a lesson. Even the ones who hurt you pointed at places that needed healing. Listen to your body, tight means wait, warm means yes. Listen to your breath, short means pause, deep means proceed. The quiet inside you, that's where the real voice lives. Skeptic in the mind, student in the heart. You posted for love and mistook numbers for oxygen. You scrolled at 2 a.m. starving in a feast of faces. You filtered your pain into a perfect smile and called it coping. Cost. Lonely in a crowded room, loud outside, empty inside. Try this, log off to check in. Journal the ache, walk the block, drink water, call one real friend. Tell them the truth, I don't need advice, I need presence. Feel the ground under your feet, this is the life that matters. Less proving, more being. less noise, more knowing.
We are not broken, we are awake. Scars are the proof of the roads we take. From silence to fire, from shadow to flame. Different but divine, we reclaim our name. We are not broken, right now we rise. Hands on hearts, tears in eyes. From ashes to anthem, from burden to sign. We are different and still divine.
I put the burden down by the door, not on my spine. I called each weight by name, left it behind. If no one claps, I still cross that line. Walk out lighter, heart untied.
Mama said, why are you sharp with me? And I froze. Truth is, I loved her and swung with old blows. She whispered, I know you hate me. It split me in two. That wasn't hate, it was grief with no room. Small kitchen, low light, hands in the sink, soap on our fingers. We cried in the clink. Sorry, I said, plain no defense. We rinsed off the years, one plate, one sentence. I kept the bottle like a blanket at night. The gym is my armor, pretending I'm right. Strong in the mirror, hollow in bed. A trophy on legs, with a storm in my head. I found an old locket, his face, my jaw. The father I missed was the pattern I saw. I swore to my daughter, I'll break this design. If silence raised me, I'll answer with time. I put the burden down by the door, not on my spine. I called each weight by name, left it behind. If no one claps, I still cross that line. Walk out lighter, heart untied. To you, little one, your first laugh saved me. It shook all the rust off the ribs that caged me. If I go quiet or answering still, know it's old training, I'm learning to feel. I forgive the man I copied to live. I forgive the boy who had nothing to give. God, keep us soft when the world says hard. Teach me the courage to lower my guard. If midnight is heavy, wake me, I'll come. We'll sit by the hallway and listen to hums. We'll name what hurts, not bury the bone. We'll practice repair, so pain's not alone. I used to post me's and hide what was real, clouting the feed, but my circle could feel. Friends became headlines, love turned to proof. I traded a home for applause and a
I called each way by name, left it behind. If no one claps, I still cross that line. Walk out lighter, heart on back. Lay it down, not on your back. Name it true. Don't drag the past, hold who you love. Speak what is real, break the old. Choose how you heal, lay it down, not on your back. Name it true, don't drag the past, hold who you love. Speak what is real, break the old. Choose how you heal, lay it down, not on your back. Name it true, don't drag the past, hold who you love. Speak what is real, break the old. Choose how you heal. 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 Lay it down, not on your back. Name it true, don't drag the past, hold who you love. Speak what is real, break the old. Choose how you heal.
I am so burnt out.
I am so burnt out. Say it plain tonight. Smile on my mouth, but my flame lost light. If silence kept score, it would show the drought. I am here, still breathing, but I'm burnt out. Emails like hail, bills drum on the glass, calendar stacked, no room for a pass. Yes on my tongue till my backbone bends. I'm strong on the screen, but I break with friends. Phone on my pillow at 2 a.m. Thumb chases sparks, the soul feels dim. I win on paper but lose my sleep. I scroll for rest and sink too deep. Mama said softly, why snap so quick? I carry old storms in my chest like brick. I learned to be useful, to never need to bleed in private so others feel freed. Truth I keep dodging like rain in a storm. I trade my body to perform, I call it hustle. It's fear in a coat, afraid of myself if I ever let go. I am so burnt out. Say it plain tonight. A smile on my mouth, but my flame lost light. If silence kept score, it would show the drought. I am here, still breathing, but I'm burnt out. Strong on the timeline, tired in the bed. Praise in the chat, but heavy in the head. I wear a gold mask to cover a cry. The crowd says more, but my nerves say why. The father-shaped room in the middle of me echoes at night like an empty key. I swore to my child I would change the design. If silence raised me, I'll answer with time. I tried to outwork the ache and the doubt. I crossed every line and still felt left out. Quick wins, hot takes, proof on the feed, but joy doesn't come when I beg it to speed. I am so burnt out. Say it plain tonight. A smile on my mouth, but my flame lost light. If silence kept score,
it would show the drought. I am here, still breathing, but I'm burnt out. I put the phone down, counted my breath. In 4, hold 4 out, 6 soft rest. Water a window, a 5-minute walk. Truth in a whisper is stronger than talk. I wrote 3 lines I feel I need. I'll do one small action I can carry through. I named each weight by its honest name. Guilt is a mask, I step from the game. I set a boundary with love, not spite. No midnight wars, no proof by night. Respect or pause, repair or go. Peace is a choice I practice slow. I am so burned out, say it plain tonight. A smile on my mouth, but my flame lost light. If silence kept score, it would show the drought. I am here, still breathing, but I'm burnt out. I clean one room, I pay one bill, I call one friend, I sit still. I let the small wins stack like stone. Cathedral days from tasks alone. I bless what I have, release what I can. Stop chasing rooms that shrink my span. Less impressed, more involved. Most big problems can be solved. I trade performance for present sight. Turn down the noise, turn up the light. Work from alignment, not fear of lack. I keep my promise, I get me back. I am so burned out, say it plain tonight. A spark came back when I told the light. If silence kept score, it would end the doubt. I am here, still breathing, and I'm walking out. If midnight is heavy, I won't run fast. I'll sit with the breath till the weather moves past. I'll teach my child that help isn't weak. Need is the door where the brave ones speak. To you who are shaking, who can't slow down, who carry the city like weight in your crown. You're not a machine, you're a breathing flame. Rest is the fuel, mercy is the frame. I'm not all better, I'm learning the route. Less forcing in, more pouring out. When I forget, I return and say, I am, then I find my way. I am so burnt out, say it plain tonight. A spark came back when I told the light. If silence kept score, it would end the doubt. I am here, still breathing, and I'm walking out. I finally let you go, set the way down slow. No more shadows at my door, no more chains I tow. The space you left is hollow, but it made room to grow. I finally let you go. I breathe, I hold my own.
You drew the map, I traced each fold and crease. I paid my youth in favors, signed my quiet lease. Midnights full of empty plates, I learned to fake a smile. Your name became an echo that followed every mile. I wiped your marks from walls with trembling hands, built my days to fit the shape of your demands. People said move on, they never saw the stain. I learned the slow script, love first, then the pain. I found my name where your voice once called it small. I sewed my edges back with thread that wouldn't fall. The nights ran on, the mornings tasted of regret. I boxed the ghosts and labeled them not yet. I tried to trade forgiveness for a softer night. I prayed for sleep and argued with the light. Your picture looked like a blade upon the shelf. I wanted to be held, instead I lost myself. I whispered to my daughter in a room I keep. Her laugh cracked jaws, I swore I'd never sweep. I promised fewer absences, fewer hollow calls. I promised I would answer when her footstep falls.
I finally let you go. I set the way down slow. No more shadows at my door, no more chains I told. The space you left is hollow, but it made room to grow. I finally let you go. I breathe, I hold my own. First week felt like sun after a long, slow rain. My hands relearned the coffee cup, the simple grain. Grief sits patient, sometimes I wear it for the heat. Sometimes I keep it near because the cold feels neat. They asked, are you sure? Who will hold you now? People love a breaking heart when it looks like art somehow. I boxed the trophies of our fights and let them go. I planted stubborn seeds in soil I wanted to know. I named the hunger, I wanted to be seen. I fed the mirror daily, trusted what I'd mean. No bandage heals the hollow, only tending does. I kept a list of tiny vows and earned their trust. At night the bed was empty, but my sleep grew deep. I walked the block and kept my company in step. Once I cried in traffic, headed nowhere fast. Felt the old thunder quiet and the loose wires cast. I forgave the versions of me that learned to lie. I told the mirror, you're allowed to say goodbye. Tears came like small rivers washing at the stone. I kept the lantern lit so I would not be alone. I finally let you go. I set the way down slow. No more shadows at my door, no more chains I told. The space you left is hollow, but it made room to grow. I finally let you go. I breathe, I hold my own. Sometimes at dinner I still glance at the spare chair. Habit like a tethered bird, old moves catch that stare. I fold my hands and talk, the silence learns its name. I don't crown the scar, I call it what it came. My daughter asks, did it hurt? I answer, truth in line. It hurt, then we fix the pieces over time. She picks a crayon color, calls it strong like dad. Her small hand in mine says I outran what I had. I stack small mornings, water, sunlight, 5 deep breaths. I keep my promises like coins, not like myths or debts. There are days the old loneliness returns to sting, but now I bring a lantern when the cold corners ring. I practice letting go of things that pull my thread. I let anxious voices sit and take the back seat instead. I learned slow work, gentle, exact and kind. I let ache teach me how to meet a steadier mind. I put the phone away and learn to fill the room. Being with myself is not a thing to doom. Your voice became a lesson, your absence text to read. I trace that map and cross the bridges I need. I finally let you go. Set the way down slow. No more shadows at my door, no more chains I told. The space you left is hollow, but it made room to grow. I finally let you go. I breathe, I hold my own. If midnight presses cold, I hold the ache like kin. I whisper a relic, hey a whim, you small bell within. I vow to feed the child who once went wanting hands. I vow to show up messy, follow daily plans. If you find me on the pavement with 1,000 names, no most are ghosts, I call mine and keep the flame. I am not perfect, I carry roughly mended seams. I stitch promises into the small, slow daily means. So hear this as a lantern. I finally let you go. I set the way down slow. No more shadows at my door, no more chains I tow. The space you left is hollow, but it made room to grow. I finally let you go. I breathe, I hold my own. You know,
A voice breaks on the word, why?
I feel lost without faith, like the ground gave way. All the prayers I whispered came back as clay. If I was nothing without it, what am I now? I feel lost without faith, but I'm learning how. I bent my knees till they bruised on the floor. Begged for a sign, but the sky stayed sore. They promised me love if I played their part, but silence is holy when it breaks your heart. I kept the rules, but the rules kept none. Built my life on a cross that weighed like a ton. The hymns felt hollow, the sermons went dry. I mouthed the words, but inside I'd cry. Pews turned cold, I walked out alone. My name felt stolen, my skin not my own. I boxed up my Bible, the verse is the frame, and whispered, without this am I the same? I feel lost without faith, like the ground gave way. All the prayers I whispered came back as clay. If I was nothing without it, what am I now? I feel lost without faith, but I'm learning how. They told me I'm broken, they told me I'm dust. Without their blessing, I'd rot, I'd rust. So when I walked away, I carried that shame, a hollow inside where I carved their name. I stared in the mirror, am I still real? Or just a body with no soul to heal? I wanted a father, I wanted a God, but the silence answered, it's you inside. Nights I replayed every verse I knew, but the ink ran red where the pages blue. The God I was chasing stayed quiet, stayed still, so I turned to my breath and the stubborn will. I feel lost without faith, like the ground gave way. All the prayers I whispered came back as clay. If I was nothing without it, what am I now? I feel lost without faith, but I'm learning how.
Maybe faith is smaller than a crown or creed. It's water in the glass when you feel your need. It's holding my child when she calls my name, and showing up daily, not hiding in shame. Maybe love is louder than the rules I kept, mercy more real than the nights I wept. I lost a religion, but I found my hand. I found my breath, I can still stand. Brother, sister, stranger, if you feel this ache, if the ground gave way and your chest might break, you are not nothing, you are still whole. The silence can't
feel lost without faith, like the ground gave way. All the prayers I whispered came back as clay. If I was nothing without it, what am I now? I feel lost without faith, but I'm learning how.
Rain on the window, hands open, quiet room, slow breath.
I noticed the wound, and I stayed with it. I keep my hands on the work I can do. I open my heart to what sings and what hurts, and I land each night like a homecoming.
I held my daughter and swore to be the father I missed. Not 6 scattered weeks and goodbye at a terminal gate. Not a ghost at breakfast, not a voice swallowed by distance. I swore to show up sunrise after sunrise. Her mother left, I wept, not for pride, but for the child. I feared the mirror would win, the past would repeat. Joy turned to iron, and the rooms grew wide and cold. Bottles learned my name, silence learned my address. I chased relief through bodies and nights without windows. I expected love to be clay I could shape to my ache. I asked women to hold the hole in me together, to be my design before vows, before their own becoming. I didn't ask if I was the change I begged for. I didn't ask if the timid child could grow a rib cage. I didn't ask if the broken soul would be untethered. I dropped into ease and woke in emptiness.
I faced the wound, and I stayed with it. I keep my hands on the work I can do. I open my heart to what sings and what hurts, and I land each night like a homecoming. Every woman was a mirror with fogged edges. She carried bruised childhoods, fathers gone or silent, calluses from houses that taught love with absence. We were all broken, bargaining with our shadows. She cheated, I cheated. I justified my hunger, but judged hers like a crime scene under neon. After one goodbye that didn't break me, only numbed me, I felt the wrongness humming under all the music. Clubs dulled, the laughter thinned, the bottle failed. Curiosity, my oldest muscle, woke up again. On a screen a stranger said, read the 4 agreements. A door opened like a book does, quietly then completely. I read like a man crawling to water. Rich dad, poor dad, friends and influence, think and grow rich. Titles like mile markers on a road I kept walking. Audio books replaced anthems. The car became a classroom. In the gym I learned to move without punishment. In meditation I learned to breathe without bargaining. Gossip soured, petty storms passed without my sail. I learned to sit with weather and stay. I forgave the wound, keep my hands on the work I can do. I open my heart to what sings and what hurts, and I land each night like a homecoming. I traveled Rome, Paris, Brussels, winter under cathedral light. Came home and resigned, not knowing the next shore, only knowing the old ship was done carrying me. I moved countries and met my courage at customs. I loved a woman whose mother was taken too soon, whose father became a silence she could not cross. I taught what I was learning. She nodded, then repeated the patterns that had once kept me alive. I grew angry, then saw the mirror again. Marcus whispered, you have power over your mind. I was trying to manage weather, not the mast. I let go, I let her be, I let me heal. I quit the bottle when the words first found me. I chose to be celibate until I became the partner I would trust with my daughter's Saturdays and storms. Sober 2 years, a year alone, not lonely but coming. I returned to the womb, and I stayed with it. I keep my hands on the work I can do. I open my heart to what sings and what hurts, and I land each night like a homecoming. Here is the plain truth I never said out loud. I spent 6 months near my father in all my years. 2 weeks at a time, separated by calendars and oceans. I became a man by promising a boy he'd be seen. I cannot rewrite the house I grew in. I can build one every morning for the child I love. If reunion never comes, protection will steady. Simple breakfast that happens, stories that end with amen. I will not shape another soul to fit my emptiness. I will not beg a storm to spare my deck. I will not trade my peace for a passing approval. My boundary is soft and firm. I stay, I do no harm. What hurts me teaches me, life moves for me. Freedom isn't noise, it's noticing the mind and guiding it. I won't settle, there is more, and I walk to meet it. My perception plants the world, my choices water it. I detach with love, I watch with compassion, and keep my peace sacred until the unconscious speaks its name and writes the script we call fate. No one is more bound than the one who mistakes the cage for wings. I choose the mind I can steer, and with it, the day I can bless. I noticed, I faced, I forgave, I returned. I keep my hands on the work I can do. I'm here, I stayed, I'm home. Hand to heart, 6 slow breaths. Rain clears.
Window rain, open palm, slow breath. Amen. I depart with love, I keep the vow. I mind my mind, the storm moves on. I breathe, forgive, I stay and mend. Each night I land My child, the dawn I pray to hold. I swore your mornings would not taste like mine. No vanishing father, no calendar goodbye. Just breakfast made and steady spine. Her leaving cracked the floor I stood upon. I wept for you, for me, for all we planned. Joy turned iron, rooms rang hollow. Silence learned my name, I learned the can. I reached for heat that cooled the ash. Clubs and glasses, lights that lied. Bodies flickered, none were harbor. Every fix unstitched my pride. I tried to shape another soul to fit the hollow in my chest. I wanted vows before the healing, a crown before a quiet rest. I asked the world to change its wind. I would not reef, I would not bend. I chose the easy road that sank, then watched it end, and then I did talk with love, I keep the vow. I mind my mind, the storm moves on. I breathe, forgive, I stay and mend. Each night I land like coming home.
A whisper on a glowing screen. Read what teaches mind from storm. 4 agreements lit the room. A door I couldn't see took form. Pages turned and turned me back. On highways, books became my hymn. I swapped the chorus in my car for elders speaking soft and stern. Jim became a moving prayer, reps like beads, a calmer drum. Meditations taught me weather clouds can pass, I still am one. Gossip soured on my tongue, small complaints felt thin and worn. I learned to let a breath be law, to bless the night, to meet the morn. A glass set down, a hand set free. 2 years sober, roads run clean, celibate. I guard the gate, not from fear, but what I mean. I won't ask love to heal my wound, nor sculpt a heart to match my lack. I seal the boundary soft and warm. I choose to give the self I've tracked.
I did talk with love, I keep the vow. I mind my mind, the storm moves on. I breathe, forgive, I stay and mend. Each night I land like coming home.
Roman winter, bells like balm. Paris fog, a patient dawn. Brussels trains and border prayers. I crossed and courage traveled on. I taught the ones I cared to keep. They nodded, then their patterns won. I felt the mirror lean toward me. The fault was mine, then mine undone. Marcus whispered, steer your mind. Not the wind, the oar, the arm. I eased the urge to shape another, and found the tide could do no harm. I named my peace and stand by it. I let a no be kind and calm. I tuned my days to slower breathing. 10 beats wide, the rising bomb. For you, my child, I plant small bread, a chair, a story, teeth and hands. No grand parade, just morning light. A father's yes that always stands.
I did talk with love, I keep the vow. I mind my mind, the storm moves on. I breathe, forgive, months near my father's face, 2 weeks here, then years of miles. I learned to be a man by promise, to show the boy inside a smile. I cannot fix the house I left, I build one now, each patient dawn. If bridges fail, protection holds, a simple yes, a steady yawn. No one is more bound than those who praise a cage and call it sky. I felt that chain, then named the link. The name dissolved, I watched it die. Until the hidden speaks its name, it writes the fate we stumble in. I bring it out, I bless its face. I watch with love, I choose again. Detach with love, observe with grace. Protect your peace, it is a hymn. Life moves for me, what hurts can teach. I guide my mind, the day falls in. I did talk with love, I keep the vow. I mind my mind, the storm moves on. I breathe, forgive, I stand man. I'm here, I stay, and home, and home.
Window rain, open palms, slow breath. Amen. I forgive myself, I start again. I keep the small promise every day. My peace is sacred, I guard it soft. I choose my mind, the storm can pass.
I was born in pain, we both survived. The nurse chose mother first, I chose brave. A right hand learned the world, the left learned time. I kept moving when the road ran hot. I met my child, a vow stood up. Your mornings won't taste like mine. No vanishing father, no airport hug, just breakfast first in a steady chair. Her leaving cracked the floor, I knew. I cried for you, for me, for hope. Joy went heavy, the rooms grew wide. Silence knew my name, bottles did too. I chased the night for one soft hour. Clubs in flames and faces blurred, bodies flickered, none were harbor. Each easy fix made life more hard. I asked the world to bend for me, I hadn't asked if I would bend for us. I forgive myself, I start again. I keep the small promise every day. My peace is sacred, I guard it soft. I choose my mind, the storm can pass. A short clip said, read the 4 agreements. I did a door I couldn't see took shape. Pages turned me, my car grew quiet. Elders spoke, I chose to stay. Rich dad, poor dad, Dale Carnegie. Thinking grow rich at morning lights. At the gym I counted calm, not pain on the mat. I learned to sit through nights. Gossip soured on my tongue. Small talk fell like dust, not bread. I let a breath be law and guide. I blessed the dark, I kept the thread. I put the glass down and left it there. Day by day the road ran clean. I chose celibate to grow
a spine, not from fear, but what I mean. I stopped asking love to stitch my wound. I stopped reshaping hearts to fit my lack. I set a soft, clear boundary line. I gave the self I'd work to track. I forgive myself. I start again. I keep the small promise every day. My peace is sacred. I guard it soft. I choose my mind. The storm can pass. Roman winter, bells like balm, Paris fog, a gentle dawn, Brussels trains and border prayers I crossed, my courage crossed along. I tried to teach the ones I loved, they nodded, then the old loops won, the mirror leaned toward me again. The fault I saw was mostly mine. Marcus whispered, steer your mind, not the wind, the oar, the arm. I let her be, I let me heal, a kind soft noted steady harm. I named my peace and stood beside it. I tuned my day to slower breath. 10 count swells like ocean laps, rise and fall that rinse regret. For you, my child, I plant small bread, a chair, a page, 2 listening hands. No grand parade, just steady light, a father's yes that always stands. I blame myself for years, today I bless my effort. I chase proof, now I chase breathe. Phone face down at dinner, eyes up, I hear your day, I learn what's next. I forgive myself. I start again. I keep the small promise every day. My peace is sacred. I guard it soft. I choose my mind. The storm can pass. 6 months with dad across my life, 2 weeks here, then years of miles. I raised a boy by telling him, I see you still, until he smiled. I cannot fix the house I left, I build one now at 6 a.m. Eggs that hiss, shoes by the door, a bedtime page, a clear amen. No one is more bound than those who praise a cage and call it sky. I named the link that held my wrist, the name let go, I watched it die until the hidden speaks its name. It writes the fate we stumble in, I bring it out, I bless its face. I watch with love, I choose again. Detach with love, observe with grace. Protect your peace, it is a hymn. Life moves for me, what hurts can teach. I guide my mind, the day falls in. Lunchbox packed, laces tight. Bus stop when we laugh at cold. I wave until the corner turns. I sweep, I fold, I mend, I hold. I fix the hinge, I oil the door. I read one page, then one more page. I speak the words I needed once. I'm proud of you, you make me brave. I forgive myself. I start again.